Hey, what's up guys? My name is Dallen, and it has been a good while. So I've been extremely busy. I got sick. Kazuya came out and I was super busy. I never really got to give my thoughts on Kazuya, or Kazuya. And now that the final character is here, I got some catching up to do. So I'm going to go ahead and record this one and the Sora one back to back, and you guys should be getting those uploads pretty soon. I also have a few more videos, probably one more this month. It is the end of Smash's DLC cycle, and I really want to talk about where my channel is going to go from here. I've also been super busy with college. Haven't really had the time to make a lot of videos and scripts and all that other stuff. So yeah, this is going to be my thoughts on it. For those of you who haven't been here for the previous videos, essentially it's me giving my first impressions on the characters as they come out. Now, of course, Kazuya has been out for a good while now, so it's not really first impressions anymore. Now it's more so, this one specifically is more so what I think about Kazuya now, rather than what I thought about him on the day he launched. So yeah, first up, Kazuya is from the Tekken series, and he is the son of Heihachi, who is the character who I thought was going to get in if we did get a Tekken rep. So it's kind of crazy. Kazuya has way too many moves for me to go into, so I'm not going to be able to go through all of them, but I can give a basic synopsis. So yeah, one really big thing that I did want to talk about that's going to be really useful for, I think anyone who ever plays Kazuya should know this, is his holding a 10-hit combo. So if you hold the A button, you'll see Kazuya does a string of jab attacks, and he does them back to back 10 times. So it's a 10-hit combo, and if I go ahead and show it to you in its full right here, yeah, so it does a full 45%. Now, before you start freaking out and saying that holding A does 45%, it is easy to DI out of. Most CPUs can just shield it, so it's not going to be, it's not too difficult to get out of. I don't think there's a CPU behavior for that specifically. But yeah, so you can see here, he should be able to, whoopsies, he should be able to escape fairly easily. Yeah, so he escaped at 10%. So it's not that difficult to get out of. That time he didn't. Shit. So it's pretty simple to get out of pretty consistently too. If I go for, this is a level 3 CPU, so he's not gonna do a lot, but you can see kind of there he's able to get out of it and attack combo out of that with an up special. So it's not that overpowered, especially on a skilled player. Really, it should only hit like twice. But yeah, that's a pretty important thing to know. Most of Kazuya's moves are button combos, and that's just not a lot of fun for a lot of people. So I don't think this character is going to be a character that a lot of people can play and enjoy. He's very much so catered to people who enjoy Tekken and people who enjoy fighting games. And as someone who plays a lot of fighting games, even I'm kind of iffy about Kazuya. I think he definitely deserved the slot, but he's not a character. Like, when it comes to like fighting game characters, I would rather play Terry, who's also just overall more consistent. And so yeah, Kazuya's also a semi-heavyweight, which means that he can die later, and he deals a pretty big amount of damage. But he's really easy to combo, and because of that, he does in competitive play die fairly early. So that was Kazuya's jab. Here's his forward tilt, down tilt. Down tilt's actually a pretty good combo starter. There's a lot of moves that are like quarter circle attacks like that. If you hit that just right, you can actually jab. You can jab, and then hit it. I don't remember the exact combo. Again, he's been out for that one right there. You can do that, and then go to the other side, and then do it again, and you can theoretically do that forever, and that can 0 to death. So Kazuya has his moves that work. So yeah, here's his up tilt. It's pretty good. Up, there was up air, forward air, down air, which down air forces you down, like zero suit, and you can't get out of it. Fuck. Whoopsies. You can't get out of it. I don't remember how, but I know you. There you go. I guess if you just spam your buttons, you will. I don't remember the exact button, but you can't get out of it. Fairly early. If you down air off of the edge, you're not screwed. It's possible to recover. I'm not very good at that because I don't play Kazuya. Maybe it's B actually. Is it B? It's not B. It is B. You can recover. It's possible. As long as you don't do it too low. For all of Kazuya's throws, there's a little animation and the camera angle changes a little bit. Just like that. And there's one, that's one for each of them. Except for his up throw, which he shoots a little laser beam. That's also his neutral special, which you can actually aim your neutral special. I've seen a lot of people who play Kazuya just straight up not ever utilize this, and I think it's really a shame because this is one of the things that he can do, and that can be really useful, aiming your beam. It's semi-predictable, so like obviously I can gonna aim down here because that's directly in the middle of his hitbox. So that's in the middle of his hurt box. So I think that's a really good tool to use, is aiming it. So if he crouches, there's that covered, and he can jump, and I guess that's kind of covered by neutral. So yeah, his side B, he does a little punch, and it doesn't really, it stuns the opponent for a few seconds, but usually it's not long enough to follow up with anything other than a tilt attack. His down B, he does a little thing, and whenever it connects to an opponent, he does that. So it plays like Bowser side B, essentially. Kazuya also has a special ability, if I can go ahead and get him to get me up to a high enough percentage. When Kazuya hits 100%, I believe. Let's get there. He gets rage. So it's essentially his next attack is just extremely powerful. Just like that. It does a lot more damage than it usually would. And I believe he only gets one of those per stock. But yeah. There was his dash attack right there. What else? There's his aerials, I guess. His neutral aerial, just like Terry's, just like Ryu's, spikes, and it goes downward. There's this forward air. Here's his back air. It essentially does a very similar thing to the forward air. It's also kind of hard to hit because just like Terry and there it was. Just like Terry and Ryu, he always faces the opponent. And there's up air, and that one is what it is. So there's his up smash. Now his smash attacks take a very long time to come out. So if I go ahead and just fling it right there, that doesn't come out till very late. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 6, 7, 8, 28. Around then, maybe a little bit sooner. It really just depends. But it takes a while to come out, as you can see. So if you whiff that, you're basically screwed. So I would only ever use your smash attacks when something like that, where they're charging up a move and you feel pretty confident they can't cancel out of it or it won't be done in time. Or just in a situation where you can't see your opponent being able to dodge it. Down smash is pretty similar. Down smash also spikes. It's kind of hard to show. Maybe I can get him off here. If I can get him on and then pause it. Shit. It's really hard to show. But it does spike. Oh, fuck. Well, that'll just kill him. Whoopsies. But it does spike. And then there's up smash, which shoots him up pretty high. That's also a great kill move. You can see smash attacks do a lot of damage. But yeah, so that's Kazuya's moveset. I will say he's one of the more complicated fighters. He's definitely a character that you're going to need a lot. Also, his side taunt is a 3-hit combo. But yeah, so it's he is what he is. As for where I feel he fits on the competitive tier list, I see extremely mixed things. I see some pro players saying that he's top tier. I see some saying that he's bottom, like bottom of the barrel. I personally think he is sadly in the lower range. I don't see Kazuya being picked that often at tournaments, so I don't see him. I don't see a lot of him. And when I do see Kazuya, they usually die pretty early on. They may get to losers brackets after their second match. So, I would just say, I think Kazuya's not great. I think he's decent at best. I think his biggest downfall comes from how his slow startup on all of his moves. If you played strictly with tilts and you were able to get something good going on there and you have all of his combos memorized, I think you'll do fine. As for his inclusion in Smash, I think Tekken did deserve a rep. I'm really surprised it wasn't Hihachi, but I guess this lends more potential for moveset wise. Also, I never talked about his up special, which does that. So you can do that, and then down, and then get out of it that way. Again, I'm not very good about getting out of anyone's down air. But yeah. So, yeah, I think Tekken deserved a rep. I'm really happy he's in the game. He's pretty good. I really like him. I enjoy him as a character. He's a fun casual character. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Kazuya. My thoughts on Sora video should either be coming out later today or tomorrow. I don't know if I want to have a double upload. If you guys haven't already, I released the trailer for my video game Flow, which is an indie RPG game coming to Steam on October 29th. That's really soon. So if you guys like indie horror games, then there's that. And it would mean a lot to me to support it. It's only going to be like $5. So yeah, I just really hope that you guys consider checking out that Steam page if you guys are a fan. If you guys like my content, it helps a lot. It really does. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Later.